Hey, hey, hey. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday morning. Having an awesome weekend. To my Sabbath worshipers, happy Sabbath. I decided to come on here and say a quick word. It's been dwelling in my system. I was trying to say it last night, right? When you're tired and you don't know you're that tired. So you're talking and then you just find yourself talking about something totally different. You're like, what am I talking about? So I was like, you know what? Let me just go to bed and, handle that in the morning. And so, my babies are asleep. So this is perfect opportunity. I couldn't really sleep last night. Got a lot on my mind, but it's beautiful. It's all sunshines. So it's all good. Um, yes, I hope everyone is having an awesome morning. And mm, my teeth is my bottom teeth, my bottom jaw is so tight. And it's like when you eat and stuff gets stuck in your teeth, it's just sidebar, I never been to the dentist, y'all. That's crazy. Never been to the dentist. So my teeth is like really tight right here. I have to go and get my molars and my premolars pulled out so that it can, finally have room to breathe. Because right now they're not breathing. Because I can't really show all that. But my molars and my premolars are still in there. I remember in dental school, my teacher used to, we had like lab. So it was like a demo of an office. And so we would, sit on the chair and the teacher would examine our teeth. And she'll be like, who want to be a volunteer? I always want to be the volunteer. I always want to be I always was the pick me girl. And she'll be like, all right, Gina, come, let's examine your teeth. So she'll look at my teeth. She'll be like, get up, you boring. So you boring. I need somebody with some jacked up teeth, okay? Somebody with some what is it called? Some jacked up buck tooth, Popeye rabbit teeth. But anyway, yes, I wanted to speak about this. It's been dwelling in my system. And I believe that a lot of people is going through it and a lot of people is dealing with it, especially now. Just betrayal and, people turning against you. Right now, a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are just turning against people for no reason. And it is for a reason. It's for, I believe, I don't want to label them, but some of them is for jealousy, envy, your light, something they see in you that is priceless. And that cannot be replaced because it's natural. It's naturally set in your system. It's a natural gift from God. And people just tend to have a problem with that because it attracts them. That gift you have attracts them literally, and they want that, but money can't buy it. It don't matter. Money can't buy it, time can't buy it, whatever is it, because it's uniquely built in you. You are uniquely built. So when people do you wrong and you are a good person, you have a good heart, that you have a heart of God, and people attack it, or just try to play with you, try to test you so you can't step out of character. Just know that it's not you. You're not a bad person. You have a good heart. Because it happens to me all the time. I had a lot of friends who turned against me for no reason. And the crazy thing is, I know I used to make some crazy, stupid decisions. Yes. But the crazy thing is, some of my friends were people that used to get bullied in school. You know, like in high school, junior high school, whatever, they used to get bullied. Like I remember I went away for school when I was 18, and I went to a trade school, Job Corps, for dental assistance. That was like my first attempt to go to dental school before I finally went to it. I finally went again because I ended up getting kicked out. I got in a fight. People keep playing with me and I'm not playing with me. And I got in a fight with the person I used to help. Like she used to get bullied and I had her back. But yeah. But that's yeah. So that aligns with what I'm saying as well. That's to show you how people are. Don't matter what you do to them, for them, is a gift you have in you. It's a fact that you're that kind to protect them or to be there for them. They don't like that because they know they're not good people. They know they don't have good hearts. Like, why are you there for me? Or why are you protecting me? You don't have good hearts. But yeah, I went away for school and there was a girl in there. Her name was Fatima. And they used to tease her a lot. They used to be very mean to her because, she was big and she was heavy. And she had holes in her pants and, she wasn't really up to par with her hygiene. And I used to always stick up for her, like, yeah, I need to leave her. I'll say stuff for her. And I became friends with her, like, it's okay. I'll encourage her and stuff and check up on her and stuff. And, of course, because we are away for school, we have a limited amount of clothes and stuff. So I'll let her borrow my shoes and, clothes that can fit her. And, back then, okay, honey, I used to wear top name brand stuff. Okay, I was like 18. So I had the Pradas, the Tims, the Jordans, the Ed Hardys, the velour suits, Rocawear. Back then Rocawear was it. Academic. I just used to always look fly. I used to always look fly. I could say that. No, but so I let her borrow my stuff, wear my shoes, wear clothes that can fit and stuff. You can stretch my clothes or my shoes, but it was fine because I was that type of friend. Material stuff wasn't really that serious to me. But so one day I went to class and everybody was just side-eyeing me and looking at me like a certain way, and I'm like, what's going on? So somebody approached me and they said, well, Fatima's talking about you and she's saying this, she's saying that, she's saying that and stuff like that. And I'm like, why is she doing that? That's not true. That's a lie. They're like, well, that's what she's saying. Because I was a very personal person. She was my only friend I hang out with. So people didn't really know who I was. And, they think it. And I didn't tell her my personal business as well because, she was just a friend. And I felt so betrayed. I was so angry. And back then, I didn't like to fight. I'm not a fighter. My whole life, I only had 3 fights my whole life. But I will tell you how I feel. I will definitely display how I feel. And like it or not, you're going to hear it. Most of the time when I do tell people how I feel, they understand. Even if it's not good. Even if it's not, even if it's aggressive. So yeah, she did that. Now I gave her a piece of my mind. I gave her a piece of my mind. But after that, I stopped talking to her. But it hurt me so bad because it's like you try to mess up my reputation. People already don't like me here. Like girls used to always try to tease me, like, "Oh, why you eat pizza with a fork and knife? You so preppy. You so They used to think that I thought that I was I don't know how to say it, but thought that I was just a princess and I don't want to be touched and stuff. And that's how I am. So what? I don't understand people. They will come and touch my hair and play in my hair. But then when I'm playing their hair, they'll snap at me. And I'm like, girl, bye. Like, good. I don't want to touch your hair anyway. It's just people do that. It's not, and I never understood why. I was like, why are people so mean and stupid with it? Because you feel like you can do it to me, but I can't do it to you. It's not you. It's not you. People are delusional. When they see that light in you, when they see that gift in you, they want it so bad that they're like, if I can't change this person, I'm going to make everybody else, look at them like they are who I want them to be. And it's like, who gave you that authority? Who gave you that permission slip to sign? I didn't give it to you. God didn't give it to you. So who do you think you are, trying to taint and just paint my character to people, and you don't even know who I am. You don't have that power. And so and most of the time people do that, like they hurt you intentionally so that then you can become a monster, or you can become angry, and you can retaliate so that they can say, look. They do it the sneaky side where they be a friend so that they can get to know who you are, just to turn against you. You have to understand, don't let that dwell in your system. Don't let that make you feel like it's you, or even don't feel bad about it. Don't feel stupid. Just like when Jesus had Judas as a friend, and God told Jesus Judas is going to turn against him and stuff. You don't know how Jesus felt, but I know he wasn't feeling bad, like, dang, you played me, man. I'm embarrassed. I'm hurt. No, Jesus was like, do your thing and do it quick so I can get up out of here. He's like, ain't nobody got time for that. Do your thing, do it quick so I can get up out of here. I'm tired of y'all anyway. you know. So don't let nobody steal your joy, man. I'm telling you, don't let nobody steal that peace you got in you. It's like a puzzle, man. That last piece of puzzle is very important. It's crucial because it creates the picture. It creates the picture of you. That last piece is your gift. That's the beautiful, beautiful piece. And don't let nobody take that piece, because when they take that piece, that puzzle is not complete. Don't let nobody break you. Don't let nobody tell you you're not who God say you are. And if you are a child of God, you already know who you are. Don't doubt that, because you doubt in God. If God say you are a dancer, then you are a dancer. If God say you are a painter, then you are a painter. If God say you are inspiring, you are that. If God said what you are is what you are, that's who you are. I don't care if it's visible or if it's something that comes naturally. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not like being a painter or writer, but you are a good nurturer, you are a good healer that nobody can see. God put that in you. God sees it, and God wants you to see it. Don't stress about what everybody else is saying about you, or if they painting an ugly picture of you to make you look bad. You know who you are. Stand on it. Because guess what? The truth always reveals itself. It always comes out. My whole life I've been silenced. So guess what? A lot of people painted pictures of me. Oh, she's this, she's that, she a hoe, she always talking. Their name, they call me all types of names. She a bully. She ugly. She dirty. She name all the names in the book I received, and I always had to defend myself. And I'm like, after a while, I'm like, why? Like, I remember when I was in Job Corps, these girls, they were like popular girls, and They used to always, when I walk by, they used to always say things to me. And I'm like, I don't even know them. Like, I don't know their names. I don't know who are they. I've never ever even said hi or thank you or excuse me to them. But every time I walk past them, they always got something to say to me. Like they always got to talk in third person to make me feel some type of way. And it was just weird. That's what I'm saying. People are delusional. They find an issue with you for no reason. If they don't like your light, you are different, you are unique, you are blessed and highly favored. God sculptured you differently. You are different. And you have to accept that first. That comes first. When you're trying to find yourself, you have to, and you notice that there's a lot of that going on. You have to know that you are different. You're not like everyone else. You're not like everyone else. You see, I don't do horoscopes, right? I don't do like, what is it called? Incense burning and what is it? All of that stuff. I don't do that. But I do believe in the zodiac signs. Why? Because I believe that when God created a lot of people. I don't think God, although everybody is made differently, yes, everybody have their own fingerprint. Everybody is different. But people who are set apart are the same. They may have different gifts, yes, but they're the same. They're different. So zodiac signs, when I'm watching stuff about my sign, sometimes it be me. 50% of the time, I be like, that is so me. And I believe that God created it that way because he's like, I'm not going to sit around and make billions and millions and trillions of people differently one by one. No, I'm going to make batches. I'm going to make big people, small people, tall people, little people, handicapped people. He made groups of people. They just all have different gifts. Okay? That's a sidebar, but that's what I feel about zodiac signs. He made them so that there are groups of people and so that people can relate to each other. Sometimes I don't really believe in that, but as far as personalities, he made groups of people. People with freckles, those are groups of people. Dark-skinned people, light-skinned people, tall people, really tall people, short people, really short people, so yeah. But don't let nobody steal your joy, man. You are special, man. And everything you do is fruitful. Everything you touch is fruitful. When people do these things to you, think of it as a compliment. Think of it as God revealing to you who you are. And take it with a grain of salt. Celebrate. Like, have a big smile on your face when people do that to you because you didn't do nothing wrong to them. And God said, vengeance are mine. Even though you're not celebrating that, but there's nothing you can do. You can't change that person. And if you become like that person, then you've proven them right. Stay firm, stay solid to yourself, man. Be loyal to yourself. Stay solid. Don't let nobody change your character and who you are. That's why it's always good to sit on your own and think about who you are. Growing up, that's what I used to do. I'm going to have another video about that, but, people used to always be mean to me and isolate me. And I took that as an advantage. I would go, at the time I was living in Florida, all of my family hated me. I don't know why. They just hated me. And I have a big family. I have like 12 aunts. I have a big family of women. But most of my cousins just couldn't stand me. And I was always alone. So what I did, I read a lot of books. I tapped into my imagination. I sit down with myself and I get to know who I am. And figure out what I like to do, what I don't like to do. Oh, I could sing. I didn't know I could write poetry. I didn't know. You find yourself so that when these attacks come, you're like, man, I know that's not me. When they start lying about you, or, lying to you, or treating you some type of way, or trying to make you look like a different person, a different character, you automatically know who you are. And that's what I teach my kids too. You need to teach your kids that as well, or your nephews or nieces, or any child you have the opportunity to speak to. You tell them, you learn, sit on your own. Stop trying to have so many friends, because they're only going to taint your mind. Sit on your own. Learn who you are. Love who you are. And the right friends will come along, even if it's just one. So that's it. Yeah. I've been betrayed by so many friends. It's like, whatever now. Like, look, this ain't your spot. You're not supposed to be here. This ain't your spot. This seatbelt won't fit you. So, bye. I have another friend coming in. That friend is going to be the one to sit in this seat and to ride with me. And that friend is going to be so lucky to have a friend like me. And I'm going to be so lucky to have a friend like them. Period. But I hope this helped. I hope this resonates in your spirit. And I hope this uplifts you. You are special, man. You are special. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about who you are and how God created you. Don't change that. And if you're going to change it for self-respect. Don't change it to be mean. Don't change it to be, like them. Change it for self-respect, because you deserve that and demand that. All right? You have an awesome, blessed day. God bless. Peace.